Live from Washington, Meet the Press. Here is our moderator, Marvin Kalb.
Good day. This is the year of the big budget battle. Just this past week, when Congress and the White House announced that the U.S. government is going to be more than $220 billion in the red this year alone, the new budget balancing law, named after Senators Graham and Rudman, demanded the first of a series of automatic cuts. Well, the fact is no one knows when or how this long-delayed process is going to work out or end, but in this election year, failure carries a heavy political price. If you were running a bank or a business the way the U.S. government is now being run financially, you'd probably be fired. Mr. Miller, this is what I think I'm trying to get at. You know, or at least I think you know, that the Congress is not going to give the president inflation plus 3% on defense.
I disagree.
You think the Congress will?
I think the Congress will. We're surely going
to
articulate that position.
My goodness.
We're going to articulate that position very strongly.
Well, Senator, are you going to allow the president to have a 3% increase?
Marvin, I'm not going to allow my voting record to be misrepresented. You're 1 year in the Senate, fella. You don't do that to another senator. I have voted with one exception for every defense appropriation bill since I've come to the Senate. And this year, under Graham-Rudman, for the first time in 15 years, the dollar amounts of defense spending is going down. First time, 15 years, under your bill. Well, I would not misrepresent you. Don't you misrepresent me.
Let me interrupt just a moment. Let me interrupt, please, and get to a question. Senator Graham, please.
Sure.
I want to ask you about this point that the senator is raising here about defense spending. If, in fact, the president's bill asks for, and we just heard Mr. Miller say it will, 3% real increase plus inflation, are you going to support that?
I do support that.
Okay. Do you think that is going to pass?
I think probably that there will be adjustment and we probably will not get the 3%, but I am hopeful that we will get some real growth. But my point is this, what a strange thing it is when the National Democratic Party, and let me state it that way since I think that's the clear point, has not traditionally supported the president on defense, and now there are all these alligator tears about what this is going to do to defense.
You feel, for example, in terms of your personal family, that your children working should submit themselves to drug testing if asked?
If asked, I would hope they would.
You would hope they would. And that would, of course, then go for any... Do you know, for example, whether your children have ever had drugs or taken drugs?
Oh, when they were in college, they tried marijuana, yes. Mm-hmm.
And
yes.
that was it?
That was it, yes.
Didn't like it? Or?
No, that was back in the 60s when we were going through a very rough time.
That's it for now. Thank you all for joining us. I am Marvin Kalb saying goodbye for Meet the Press, and we hope to see you next Sunday.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Follow today's top stories and breaking news by downloading the NBC News app.